So we got our athletes here working 6 rounds, Turkish get-ups. Lock out your arm, there you are. Oh, there you go, good. 4 each side, and then we've got 4 hinge. We're just working up hard but doable on both of these. On the hinge, notice how Renee has a high hip start position right there. That's what we're looking for. Working that extension strength, posterior chain strength. 4 and 4, and then we're doing 5 dislocates. On these dislocates, I want you pushing your shoulder mobility as much as you can. So Renee, go ahead and show a little bit wide and then work in. So let's say that Renee is on round 1 here. She's going to start wide, make sure her elbows are straight, and then she's going to work in with her thumbs, just like that. So she's going to work in here in each rep until she's just able to go over both directions with her elbows perfectly straight. Once she finds that position, she doesn't have to work anymore. She can just remember it and work at that position. We're trying to improve shoulder mobility here. We're using the dislocate as our measure. So this is we want you pushing your limit as much as you can. This next part, we're working some isometric core strength. See, Renee's got the kettlebells right in front of her. She's doing 8 each arm. She's kind of in the middle of the set there. So she's going to do 8 each arm, and then they're coming over. They're going to do this stiff-legged windmill right here. Hey Yara, are you about to do the stiff-legged windmill? No, okay. So you're going to get a nice wide stance, hand up. See Renee how Renee's keeping her arm vertical as she drops down. Over here from the side, she's shooting her arm kind of through her legs, just like that, keeping the bell nice and straight up. Keeping her arm locked out the whole way through. She's using 10s. It's actually pretty darn good. Your limit on how much you can do with this really isn't going to be, well, for a lot of males at least, it won't be your strength, the strength of your shoulder. It's going to be the mobility of your shoulder. Right now, our female athletes can all do more than our male athletes because male athletes have tighter shoulders. And then next, we're doing this ankle stretch to skater squat. So you see Scott here, he's got his foot as far away from the wall as he can while keeping his heel down. He's gonna lean his knee up against that up against the wall and then drop into a skater squat. So he goes up against the wall and then drops his back knee down into the skater squat. It's that little change. His heel's coming up a little bit. He can scoot his foot in just towards the wall just a little bit right there. Make that little adjustment. And now he's got a good movement. His heel isn't moving at all, and he's able to go through the whole range of motion. So that's what we're looking for. 6 rounds through the circuit. It's 8 on each arm for the kayak special, 5 on each arm for the stiff-legged windmill, and then 5 on each leg for the skater squat. Or I'm sorry, for the ankle stretch to skater squat. Here in the last part, we're going 6 rounds, 12 standing slashers, just going up hard but doable. Scott right there is working at a 24 kilogram. 12 on each side. Notice how Renee, if you look at Renee, she's got her elbows in a fixed position, cocking her hip back and then shooting it forward. So left hip goes back and then shoots forward. Left hip goes back and then shoots forward. Just like that.
I like it.
And then over here, doing 10 single leg poor man's leg curl, just a little hip extension exercise, posterior chain work here, patterning work, hands above the head. When Renee sticks her leg up, she's going to keep her toe pulled towards her knee, comes up to full hip extension. Renee has long legs, so we've got her with a 15-pound plate on top of the bench there. Most people would just be able to do like Jess is doing, just right on top of the bench. You can use a bench press bench for this. That's fine. Just make sure your knees at 90 degrees. Toe of your non-working leg is pulled towards your heel, and your hands are above your head. Scott, pull your toe towards your knee on the non-working leg. See what I mean? Yep. So pull your toe so that your heel's pointing towards the ceiling. Pull it.
Oh, that one.
Yep. There you go. Non-working leg. Good.